start with the Pledge of Allegiance, loud and proud.
I'm ready, everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Okay, ready?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, nice job, guys. Okay, next is members present. So David Lusick is not here, and Chris is stuck somewhere outside of Chicago, so he will not be here. And then Jonathan, Melissa, and myself are present. Next is approval of tonight's agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve tonight's agenda as presented.
Support.
So we have a motion and support. All in favor of approving the agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, agenda approved. Next is going to be the approval and/or any amendments, if anyone has them, of the minutes from the regular council meeting from December 8th, 2025.
Good meeting. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the regular meeting, December 8th, 2025.
Support.
So we have a motion and support. Anybody have any changes or anything?
That was a good meeting.
It was a good, yeah, it was a good meeting. Okay, nothing heard, so all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, minutes approved. Next is the approval of accounts, and we'll start with the treasurer's report, which is our purple sheet.
Just,
He was gonna say, go on, Melissa.
I know,
Maybe your
because I
question.
didn't, can we just ask if this is a typo for the Flagstar CD3, because it says maturity date 2025? So can we just ask her, I should ask you about that earlier today, I'm sorry. Just when that one does mature, because that wouldn't make sense that it matures in 2025.
I'll have to ask her.
I'm sure she did a new one by then.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
That's number
Sorry.
1 and 3.
Yeah.
Number 1 and 3,
Yes.
And number 1 as well.
yeah.
Thanks. So with that, then I will make a motion to approve the treasurer's report ending December 31st, 2025.
Support.
Okay, so we have a motion and support. Tracy, because it's money, you feel like doing roll call?
Schultz,
Yes.
Schlinker,
Yes.
McCafferty.
Yes. All right, next is the bills and transfers, which is right behind our purple sheet. It was a busy month.
Oh, that ladies' library.
I know.
And the feasibility. Oh, goodness. I'll make a motion to approve bills and transfers ending December 31st, 2025.
Support.
So we have a motion and support, and why not, Tracy? We'll start off the new year with you talking a lot.
Schlinker,
Yes.
Schultz,
Yes.
McCafferty.
Yes. All right, bills and transfers are approved. Next is public comment on agenda items only. If you have public comment, we ask that you keep it to 3 minutes. I also ask for you to remember that it is public comment, not public question and answer. So if you do have a question, feel free to ask it. We will answer your question at the end during council comments if we can. If we cannot, we will turn it over to our lovely office staff and they will get back with you. So with that being said, any public comment on agenda items? Okay, nothing heard. I will close public comment. Next is reports, and we will start with the administrator's report.
Just a couple of things. The ADA compliance update, they have a new thing with the web accessibility rules for state and local governments. For the local governments, we will have to be in compliance by April of 2027. In other words, all the digital content submitted to the Michigan Department of Treasury must comply with the updated ADA Title II rules, and and meet with the web content accessibility guidelines. So we will be working with our auditor and with the state treasurer and that to make sure that we will be in compliance by the time that date rolls around. I met with our Michigan Municipal League loss control consultant, Frank Demers, last November for our yearly loss control review. As usual, we are doing wonderful. Except I did talk to him about that we at one point had an employee who didn't want to follow our rules as far as our safety guidelines. So he wrote up some recommendations and some training guidelines that he provided to our DPW and to us as employers that these things must be followed. So that was presented to Matt and we all have been trained in that, and henceforth all personal protective equipment training will be conducted and will be followed as required. So, and then I provided you guys all with a copy of the 2026 recycling and yard waste collection calendar that is on our website, and we also have copies here, and we're happy to mail them to any resident who would like one mailed to them. They just have to ask us. And that's it. Hope everybody had a happy new year and a great Christmas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next is the DPW/street administrator report.
I got a couple of things. Our old salt spreader, the one's on the stand next to the dumpster, is listed now for sale.
Perfect.
So I had no calls on it, that is listed.
How much did you buy it for?
5,000 I believe, isn't it?
Five.
I believe.
And we have it listed in surrounding municipalities. They're basically would be the ones that would be interested in it more so than
Yeah, it's a
anyone
bigger
else.
truck salt spreader.
So the citizens, they worked with me in helping me get it in other newspapers around.
Okay.
And I've been in contact with Kevin Wade Trim for the Seneca drain. I believe next month he's gonna talk about it. when he
Yes,
comes.
yes. They will be back, Wade Trim will be back next month to discuss the dam and also the Seneca drain.
You know, we have two options. I'll let Kevin explain it, but we have two
Okay.
options for that. We've been busy, it's been a pretty busy year as far as salting and plowing. We've gone through more salt this early in the season in quite a few years.
Yeah, it's been freezing,
Around the
icy.
same rain, snow,
Well,
tomorrow
that,
again.
and overtime, folks, I mean, I just remember that when budget time comes, this year's been
Right,
different.
it's been crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
And we did fill a few potholes today and year or so. It's that time of year now, and I know I've seen all over the place. Now, if this extreme temperature change, it's not gonna help any.
we've had some nice residents call though, who are in the business and have offered to do it for us, which I thought was very, very kind of them. But I said, no, you can't. But thank you anyways, but, oh, thank you.
No.
Thought that counts.
We'll be on as the season starts to get this up and down. And that time of year, you gotta love Michigan. So.
Right, if it would just snow, so it'll fill
Stay
those
cold.
potholes.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Nature's filling.
Uh-huh.
That's all I got for this month.
Did we end up hiring the new gentleman?
No,
No, we still have to, meet with him. We gotta set a date.
Thank
Okay,
you.
well, thank you, Matt. I know I haven't had any complaints about, our roads or anything, and with just the two of you, you guys are doing awesome.
Okay.
They are.
Yeah, we were in here New Year's Eve, we were plowing.
Yeah, no, my heart was going out to you guys.
yeah, I think Tony's been doing a very good job, his first year doing it, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
in Bay City yesterday at 9 a.m. and they were not salted at 9 a.m. and I thought, good, or just salted by 9 a.m.
My parents is solid ice.
okay, next is the, code enforcement report. Miss Laura.
So, it's been relatively quiet. I have informed business owners about their
Responsibility to remove snow from the sidewalks. A few have complied, most have not. I have given a few notifications to individuals who had cars parked in their yards and they complied. On December 10th, in my subdivision, Goodrich Meadows, there were 6 residences, me being one, that had damage to our mailbox from the snow plow that day. That was the extremely heavy, wet snow, and many of the mailboxes were spun or knocked off. So that was a topic of discussion on our Facebook page. I referred the people, myself included, to send pictures of their damage to Sherry. I don't know how many you got. I know I sent you, and my neighbor sent you our photographs, but we're seeking reimbursement for the damage. And then as a matter of, I felt like I needed to put this in here again. I wish the general public knew. So sometimes I get anonymous emails, like an email like, prettygirl@yahoo.com or something, someone
Right.
where it's not an identifiable person, complaining about a neighbor, but they're not giving me any identifiable information. And so, I talked it over with Sherry, and when I get things like that, I'm not going to respond. Because often it appears that you're my neighbor, I'm pissed at you, and I'm going to
Right,
try to
it's
make life
nitpicky.
miserable for you. But, if it's a valid complaint, then make the complaint. And as a matter of policy, when I do have individuals who complain, and I had one last summer, complain about a neighbor, but they complained, it was not anonymous, but I do not divulge
Who the complaint was
who
from.
the complaint was from. I won't do that, not ever.
Right.
If necessary, if the complaint came from me or Sherry or,
Right, or me.
Exactly.
Because I'm a
Exactly. But,
That's what I heard.
but,
That's what your mom said.
You know,
We're on the
and-
street.
Yeah,
and the same thing
It's true.
happens sometimes with phone calls. Last month I had for example, someone who told me that they had a car that was parked in their neighborhood with no plates for 4 months. They gave me the street. That's all they gave me. They didn't want to give me their name or address, so I drove up and down the street. I never saw a car. So it's hard to follow up on things like that.
right.
Yeah.
Is that like on our website at all about like, if
I
you,
don't know.
if you have a code enforcement, problem, please know that, we
confidential,
need
but-
the information, but your information will be held in confidence. It won't be.
We have the complaint forms there that,
It's FOIA-able though, your name, if you leave it,
Right, but how many people are gonna, I don't know how many people are gonna pay the money to,
please don't ask that question.
A lot of people will pay that.
yeah, they will.
They will.
if I'm not allowed to ask the question, you cannot answer the question.
Just saying, if they leave their name, it's public information.
Everything we do here is, affordable.
Right,
So you,
right.
it
How
can't,
much is a FOIA? What's the charge? I'm just curious.
it depends on what the
It
question
depends,
is.
it's,
$5,000 a page.
you can't charge more than the lowest wage of the lowest employee
Okay,
who is able to gather the information.
okay.
And it's usually 25 cents a page.
Oh, okay,
So it's not that expensive, so people will do it.
okay. Well, I mean, if people
Not
aren't
that they
willing.
can't, just say
Right,
it.
but
You
if
can't
people,
say
if
that you
people don't wanna
can't
give up their
divulge.
information, well, then they're gonna still have the.
We can review the policy, a lot of people won't, and I get it, they're afraid, retaliation, whatever. I mean, she can follow through with that and not divulge, but at some point, if it push comes to shove and she's
Right, I mean,
She
we
could
could
be
always
forced
have
to.
like a, you know, a note at the bottom, you know,
If, you know,
note, you know, all,
if it goes to court and she
right,
could be,
you know, or, you know, this information is FOIA-able.
it could be.
You know, I mean, it'll be held in confidence, but know that, you know, it could come out
Could.
if somebody,
But that your
FOIA
complaint could
said-
also finally get addressed, so, yeah, it's
right,
good with the bad.
right.
Yeah. And something that's not on the report, the enclosure behind the downtown plaza around the dumpster is, it's a really nice one.
Beautiful.
It's done,
Mhm.
yeah. I need to have the schools take a look at it, because that's an easy,
No, it was nice. I was gonna drop off stuff at Goodwill and they weren't open yet, so I just continued around and I stopped. I'm like, I don't remember seeing
Yeah.
that, but no, it's very nice. It looks good.
yeah, so, anyway, okay, so that's it.
All right, well, thank you, Laura. Next is Building Department Activity Report. And I just had it, and I had my finger on it. So we closed the month strong. Good job, Tracy, you were busy.
Very this year, thank you.
Yes, yeah, total construction values of $125,700 in permit fees, construction, total construction value,
Lots of
$525,900 for a total in fees of $7,033.10. So you were extremely busy. Good job. So fire department activity report, seems to be about the same length as it was last month.
Lots of gas leaks, it's strange.
But yes, I love this, we're getting this back, cause I'm nosy.
Nosy.
I am, I wanna make sure, like, you know, if I'm not home, I wanna make sure my address isn't on here, like my kids are causing havoc in the world.
Can we ask what SLIM stands for?
Slim Jim?
SLIM?
Slim
So,
Jim.
so
Slim
open
Jim.
somebody's
Shady,
car,
like
car,
to
like
open up
to,
a car.
Unlock a door.
Oh, you need to use the Slim Jim to open
yes.
it.
Yeah,
They were hungry, so they used it.
I just did Slim went to Big Boy, yeah, I'm like, Slim Jim.
They need to eat.
Slim Shady, that's who that was.
Don't
Okay,
you have those
Sheriff.
coats I gave you?
Mm-mm. I wish we did.
I gave them,
I don't remember the code.
laminated them for you and everything.
Really? It's probably the one meeting I was in here.
I don't remember
No, we didn't get 'em.
laminated codes.
No.
Maybe
Yes.
they weren't distributed to us.
They were.
They were? I'm gonna go
Do
through
you have
packets now.
do you have laminated codes?
I don't know.
The three don't have it, we
You're
didn't get them.
supposed to say yes, pinned up in my office.
He listens on the scanner. We got an LARC with a PDA and an MIS
And an FU.
and an FU.
Okay, so next is unfinished business. Consider the approval of the lateral sewer system operation and maintenance agreement, including Exhibit A sanitary sewer operating agreement. Okay, so this is back with the county. Sherry, is there a cost if we canceled this? Like
John is here.
midway?
There
John,
he is.
oh, there, you're in the back.
Yeah, just hiding.
He's
Yeah.
hiding.
Okay, talk to us about this. What are we getting? What are we doing?
Okay, so the county does a 10-year maintenance and sewer agreement. The reason we do 10-year is that is the amount of time that it's required to televise and clean sewers at least once every 10 years. And that is to protect the municipality from potential lawsuits for sewer backups, because if you're showing that you're maintaining your sewers and televising every 10 years, that's sufficient to say that anything that's happened between that period is an unknown condition, and it prevents you from that. So we set everything up on a 10-year cycle. The other thing is we do this as a group by the county. So We have sewer systems across the entire county, 17 communities, 17 communities are in the program right now. You'd be the 18th. And what happens is, we don't televise 1/10 of your sewer system a year. We will go into an area and we may televise this area in year one, then we go over this, televise this area. So you are guaranteed that your sewers will be televised and cleaned every 10 years, but it may not be 1/10 every year. It may be done in the third year, it may be done in the fifth year, it may be done in the seventh year.
Right, that, I mean, how would you
Yeah.
do 1/10 of a system? That's
Yeah.
not even
It's not
productive.
efficient.
Yeah,
Yeah. So cleaning and televising the sewer system is probably the least part of our operational costs. The bigger part is the staking for missed dig and construction, the response, emergency response for sewer backups or sewer calls, and then the pump station repair and maintenance. And I like to say our pump station repair maintenance is like an insurance program. A lot of communities will go out and look at a private contractor. They'll give you a price for doing the annual inspection, but then say any work that has to be done is done on T&M. So it's a cost plus contract.
okay,
Based on our experience and the size of the lift stations, we know how much you've got to do in a 10-year cycle. So, as example, motors and pumps, they'll last anywhere from 10, 20 years. So that's baked into our cost is repair and maintenance of those, or upgrade, or cleaning. So you're paying us a monthly fee, which seems high, but then you never get an additional bill. So it's kind of like an insurance program, but based on our experience with all this equipment, we know how much we need to collect over that 10-year period, so that if in year one, we're replacing pumps and motors all in one shot, we know we'll recoup that money over the 10 years of the contract. So we've got to set it up so that we know how much we're going to spend in your system over the next 10 years. And it may be in year one, it may be in year two. So that's how it's kind of set up. So you're guaranteed a flat monthly rate. This is what you're paying every month. This is
Right.
what you can do and set up for your billing, instead of saying, I'll charge you $30 a week to inspect your station, but then if there's any repairs, I'm going to charge you extra.
right, so it basically comes out to be like a fixed price contract
Yeah.
instead of the cost
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah. And this has
Okay.
been our, we've been doing this for 40 years now, so we've been keeping up with the prices and the history. We did have to do a price increase because we did see a significant increase in parts. Our labor costs haven't gone up that much, but just the sheer cost of material has gone up over
Right.
the last 5 years.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I'm sorry, when you guys, televise and clean, is that, are county guys doing that, or do you guys contract
No.
that out?
Our county guys do the televising.
Oh, okay,
If we do find damaged pipe, we have two options. We can go out and dig it up and repair it, or we can do what we call in situ repair. They'll go to a manhole,
Yeah.
and then we'll slip a line in and seal it that way. The in situ repairs we'll do with a third party, because what we'll do is every year, we'll base on all our televising, we'll put a package together and have it bid out. So we're getting the benefit of a lot of patches done in one shot, so that they can give us a better price, because they're only mobilizing once.
right, okay.
I had a question, just, like thinking about if the phase 2 happens for that subdivision, and it says, you know, if we add or reduce the size of the sewer lateral sewers, this monthly fee will be automatically adjusted. Do we have any kind of ballpark as to how much it would be? Is it the $6 per linear foot?
Yeah,
That
so
would be adjusted by?
so the $6 a linear foot is for the 10-year period.
Okay.
So think of it 60 cents a year. So if you add 1,000 feet, we increase your bill 600, or
6,000.
But we're locked into the
Yeah.
$6 the foot?
the $6,
Okay.
yeah, it's the $6 per foot, or 60 cents per foot per year.
And that price is good for 10 years.
Yeah.
Sherry says yes. Well, I appreciate you coming for so many meetings and explaining this to us, because we are not sewer engineers. Shocking as that may sound. Anything else?
No, I think, yeah, we've been serving the township for probably 25 years now, under contract, so
Jonathan,
we
any
haven't had
questions?
too many
for him?
complaints.
All right, then with that, I will make a motion to approve the lateral sewer system operation and maintenance agreement as presented in Exhibit A, the sanitary sewer operating agreement.
Support.
Okay, so we have motion and support, and because it has to do with Monday, Tracy, do your thing.
Schlenker,
Yes.
Schlentz.
Yes.
McCafferty.
Yes. All right,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Thank you for your patience, for everything. I know we can be
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
a lot
Yeah.
sometimes.
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, we can be a lot. It's okay.
I wanna know where the
that-
poop goes. Just wanna know.
that's-
But we're fun.
Right, but that's what we're supposed to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Good stewards.
Next, new business, appoint David Lusick as representative on the Genesee County 911 Executive Board with, also naming Sherry Wilkerson and Tracy Sasser as alternate representatives for the Village of Goodrich.
And this is just a continuation, right? He's currently,
Yeah.
I am.
you are currently.
I am, but it's difficult with Tracy and I being the only two full-time, and with our situations, it's difficult for us to be able to attend. And David has graciously said that he would be happy to attend, and we need someone at these meetings.
Perfect. Well, then I'll make a motion to appoint Dave Lusick as the representative on the Genesee County 911 Executive Board, and also name Sherry Wilkerson and Tracy Sasser as alternate representatives for the Village of Goodrich.
Support.
So we have a motion and support. All in favor of Mr. Lusick as the 911 rep and Sherry and Tracy as alternates, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, congratulations, Dave, if you're watching. Next, appoint Shannon McCafferty as elected representative, Angie Adamick as citizen representative, and Chris Caverly as alternate to the Genesee County Metropolitan Alliance Committee.
This is a yearly
This is
appointment.
It's
Yearly.
yearly, yeah.
Any comments from you? Then I will make a motion to appoint Shannon McCafferty as the elected representative, Angie Adamick as the citizen representative, and Chris Caverly, as the alternate to the Genesee County Metropolitan Alliance Committee.
Support.
So we have a motion and support for Shannon McCafferty to be the elected representative, Angie Adamick as the citizen representative, and Chris Caverly as the alternate for the Genesee County Metropolitan Alliance Committee. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, congratulations, Shannon and Angie and Chris. Next is approve the payment of the Genesee County Metropolitan Alliance annual membership fee of $165. This $165 is so worth it. So worth it. They provide so much information.
And I like that they spell out that all the committees together make up the $5,115 to cover the cost of meeting preparations. So I will make the motion to approve the payment of the Genesee County Metropolitan Alliance annual membership fee of $165.
Support.
So we have a motion and support, and it's money. Tracy?
Schlentz.
Yes.
Schlinker.
Yes.
McCafferty.
Yes. All right, next is consider the requests to reimburse residents for damaged mailboxes. I feel like we've heard something about this today.
Yes. So there's no more, so. We have this policy here that states that if the blade itself didn't hit it, then we're not responsible. But they did submit pictures and are hoping to be reimbursed.
How many reimbursements are we gonna do? Did you have to submit? to receive it, or are we gonna
Well,
offer
yeah,
it?
you have to submit.
You have to submit.
So I don't know out of the
How many did
6
we have,
people.
Matt? Do we know? How many?
Right, if
Like,
it's
is
the
the
ones in
deadline
here,
already?
It's the ones in your, it's the ones in your
there's
packet.
5 on here.
There's 5.
But 2 of them were repaired. it
Yeah, we
says.
did fix 2 of them.
So then there's 3 that they could
Which
not
2
repair.
did you repair? Are those,
Greg Clooney,
because somebody put zip ties on mine.
8303 was repaired, and Nick Sandoval was repaired.
Okay,
But then Laura, Angie, and Dave could not.
okay, yeah, somebody put, I'm assuming it was.
Your
you guys.
neighbor did.
Put
I
zip
think.
ties? No, I
That's
asked
Tony.
him.
It was Tony, yeah, the 3 of them did.
Tony did, okay, yeah.
So there's 3 that need to be reimbursed, or asking to be reimbursed?
I'm okay with reimbursing.
You said it was the heavy, like
It
the
was the
slush
real wet
that.
snow.
This is
on
that real
December
heavy
10th.
wet snow. We've had 2 this year. It's been extremely heavy this year.
I'll make a
Just-
motion
just
to
cut-
reimburse residents for the damaged mailboxes.
I'll support it.
At what amount? Don't leave it
Oh, yeah,
open.
sorry.
like-
$40.
I'll support
Per
the motion
policy.
for $40 per mailbox.
Per
Per
policy.
policy.
For policy.
Yep, that's the policy.
But that's not the policy.
Well, it says under this policy.
Why is everybody like?
Village reimbursement, in case there's a village.
It says if our equipment hits it.
Yeah, it says if the
directly struck.
equipment hits it,
Oh,
our
got it.
equipment didn't hit it.
It didn't hit it, the snow hit it. Got it.
That's
Okay.
why it's coming to council, because it's
Got
not our
it.
policy.
Because it's not policy.
Because it's not policy.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. I did not read that right.
So, you can still choose to reimburse them, or to provide,
Yes.
if you
I'll make
choose
a
to.
motion to reimburse residents for the damaged mailboxes up to $40.
And the mailboxes are all legitimately, with your map here that we see, they're all correctly installed. It was just,
Yeah.
Crazy
it's
act of
still-
nature
it's
that was
just the
that
way
big and
the
heavy.
snow- I know the Genesee County Road Commission, I think they do up to like 60, they got the same basic policy. And they recommend, come October, do the shake test, to take the mailbox, shake it, and make sure it's sturdy.
Oh,
Yeah,
Who does
shake
that, the
test.
neighbor, or the owner, or you? I mean, who does the shake test?
The homeowner. Well, that's what they recommend. I
well, that
recall.
does make sense, yeah. I mean, and then just, again, for just covering all the bases here, did they have the, snow stakes up? And they know it clearly wasn't the blade, right? They know it was the slush.
I was
Correct.
outside when it happened.
It was the
So-
slush, it was the
Their-
heavy.
their
He
policy
was
is-
going pretty good clip, and it flew, and in fact, it made such a loud noise when it hit my box and my neighbor's mailbox. It was pretty, you could really tell.
yeah, no, with the heavy snow, you have to be going, but you can't slow down.
Yeah.
You can't slow down with that heavy snow. You'll stop the truck and you won't push the snow.
Yeah.
My ex-husband, that's what he did for, gosh, from the time he was 18 till the time he was like 45,
Yeah.
was plowing snow. Not that I'm a plow expert, but I do know that if you have heavy snow, you have to keep moving. That was one of the reasons for the need for a new truck, because we needed something with enough oomph to carry the salt and to be able to push snow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I did think the same thing, I'm like, man, he is flying, and then I let the dogs out, and I was like, oh, this is why he's flying, because it's
You can't
like
shovel it.
sloppy,
They-
yeah, it's sloppy snow, I mean, you have to move, you can't slow down.
So, Matt, what is the flying amount? What speed are you going when you're flying?
25, 30, I mean, I don't
Which
really,
is
like,
what it is, 25, 30? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't going like, 60 through the neighborhood, I
Okay.
mean,
But you have to move.
but he can't do 15 and push
No.
heavy snow. You'll stop the truck the minute and the snow will start building up and cover the plow and the truck.
Does the speed of the truck have any bearing on the rotation of the salt that's being spread?
no, that's two separate, the salt spreader control different than what the truck speed is, it's two
Yeah,
different.
yeah, the salt spreader has its own motor. It's not running off the
It's
motor
probably
of the
for
vehicle.
electric, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, okay.
Yeah.
All right, with all of the considerations, and I will support Jonathan's motion.
And what addresses are those that we are paying?
So I will support the motion to replace the mailboxes at 10486 Valley Drive, 10483 Valley Drive, and 10430 Valley Drive.
To do what?
To reimburse to the $40 stated for the damaged mailboxes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have a motion and support for damaged mailboxes not to exceed $40 per mailbox for those that submitted. It's money. Tracy?
Schlinkert,
Yes.
Schultz,
Yes.
McCafferty.
Yes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. All right, next is public comment on anything. You have 3 minutes. Same rules apply. It's still public comment, not public question and answer. Only this time, you don't have to wait for us to go through everything to answer your question, because it'll be next if we have the answer. If not, we will turn it over to our lovely staff and we will get back with you with an answer. So that being said, any public comment? Yes, you on the right behind the camera.
Doreen Hagness. I know a few months back, I believe you brought some things forward with different communities that had painted the sides of buildings, and Lippies did.
Yeah.
And there was talk about contacting the schools and maybe doing some sort of contest with students or whatever, having them paint, I think it was the park, like the shed in the park to start with. I was just wondering if that's still on your radar and if anybody's contacted the school, because before you know it, we're going to be spring break and then school's going to be out. So I was just wondering what your timeline was for that and if you're still going to go forward with it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna shut her down for public comment. Yes, sir.
Green Road is nice. Is it 40 miles an hour now, or 55 still?
Whatever it is posted, and I don't remember what it was when I
I heard it
passed
was
it, because I was going
40.
so fast.
But I read it was 55. I guess I'll find out next time.
In the township, it's 55.
55?
In the village.
The locals are arguing.
Village
So
board.
one side
Guess
of
I'll see you
Green
next
Road
time
is
I'm out
one
there.
speed limit, and the other side of Green Road is another?
I'll get the particulars on what it is in
Really?
city and, because it's city and township. You have two different sides of the road, of course.
Right.
45.
City and township, so in,
The village and township.
yeah, but it's considered pretty much, like for the speed laws, it's city. Um,
Wow.
The township will be 55 miles per hour.
So you're
I'm not
saying like
quite sure.
eastbound would be 55, but westbound would be?
45? Eastbound and down.
I'll confirm on that road, but usually city speed limits are
Just 40.
slower than the
That makes
townships.
sense.
So I'll confirm. I'll get a hold of the road commission, see what their thought is on it, since they take care of the road,
Okay,
and then I can get back with you.
awesome. Well,
I'll get
thank
with
you.
these guys and have
Nice.
them let you know.
The paid part.
Yeah, no, it was nice. Any other public comment?
I thought we have some regulars lately.
I know, it's
It's nice seeing
nice.
faces.
Yeah.
We love seeing some of our regulars.
Okay, so I will close public comment. Next is council member comments. Got anything?
Nope.
No? Got anything?
I've been just thinking about when the gentleman or the couple came up about the camper, and I'm glad that we kind of tabled that because I'm really still torn on it. And I feel like we don't want to micro the village too much and try and impede too much on people's private property, but I hope he knows that we all discussed it, but I just don't know if that was gonna ever move forward, and I kind of hope it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know how we can enforce
Because now it's
something
covered,
like
so it's
that.
very much so.
Did I notice that it isn't right next to the house though? That
That's been taken care of.
it's been moved over now.
That's not, okay, I'm glad
It's
that.
went to court.
Oh,
The gentleman's here.
It got moved.
Yeah, it's,
that, I was gonna say,
And now
I
they're
thought that
parking a
that
work
was
truck
you.
in
we're
this,
good.
but you're
Well,
all right with that?
it's an easement now, so they gotta be so far off and then by the
Oh.
31st of this month, they'll have to have that, like gravel
Okay.
to take care of the water, and then their camper will be in their backyard.
Oh,
Good for you, though.
fantastic.
We're good,
And they had to,
Okay.
and they had to pay for their court costs.
we're good.
Good,
Nice.
good. I've been worried
Good
about you
for
all
you.
Christmas. I hope it wasn't a bad Christmas. Good.
It was.
Sorry.
Thanks for everyone's help,
miss it.
Tracy.
And so, see, they have to gravel it too, so I think we need to take a look at our, what
The
we
driveway
require for
thing, yeah, but
driveways.
just I was
We need
scared
to look
about
at that.
diving into people's
This is a
camper
good
property.
opportunity.
So that's not a driveway where they,
Right,
one
it's not.
entrance is anymore, it's an easement, so,
But we still need to look
Okay.
at that.
I
absolutely.
think we should circle back. That was my main council comment. I think we should circle back to it, but not the camper thing, but the driveway situation.
Yeah,
Okay, we can do that.
Other than that, no. Happy New Year, everybody.
something that defines the
Okay,
driveway.
to answer, Doreen Harkness's question, I said that I was gonna, talk to the schools, and before school got out, I mentioned it to the school, and they said, well, we need to know for sure. I said, well, I don't know for sure.
I made a
said,
note.
Before pardon?
I made a note.
Okay, but before I ask for the village to start doing this, I wanted to make sure that the school was gonna be on board with it, instead of, doing all the legwork here and then going to the school and if they said no.
Because it's something like, are we supplying the paint? Is there,
No, we would, well, maybe for the shed, we would, but I would also, I'd like to consider the parking spots in the village, because since the high school has paved their parking lot, they don't allow seniors to paint their parking spots anymore.
Why?
So if we had a count of like
keep it
public
fresh and clean?
parking spots within the village, we could have like a contest for the upcoming seniors to paint their parking spot. Now, it would have to go with something with like a theme in the village. If it's in front of Lippy's, maybe that's a spot you want and you just want to do like a Goodrich Martian logo, or have something to do with ice cream, or if it was in front of the salon, maybe a comb and scissors, or, curly hair is the best, or, I love flat irons, something. But it would have to go within like a theme for the village. It couldn't just be, somebody, painting Pac-Man or, something weird. But I would like to see something like that, because it would also make the kids feel included in like they had something to do with the downtown. With the understanding, like, if there's a problem, I mean, you may lose the parking spot if we have to, crack it open, dig it up, fill a pothole, whatever. I mean, some of your art may be damaged or whatever, but that wouldn't cost us anything, because the school, if you had a parking spot at the school, you have to buy the paint. I had to buy my daughter's paint for her parking spot. so-
Was it specific kind of a paint, or is it just any kind of paint?
I just used, when Peyton and I did hers, I just went up to Menards and bought like concrete paint.
How was that with salt and stuff,
Yeah,
man?
I personally don't like the idea of paint because I worry about upkeep. I love
That's
how
what I'm
Graham-
thinking of,
I love how
upkeep.
Graham Blank did like the power stations, how they did like, I think something like that where it's an eyesore, but it's a necessary eyesore in the town, but it's some theme they can paint. I just feel like with salt and everything, if we start
But
painting
every spring, it would be
then who's gonna cover it up to paint?
the next students who won that parking spot. The same as it was at the high school.
We
You
can
just
discuss
get the
it.
paint and, huh?
Speak up, Matt, what do you think of this? What do you think? What's your
Well,
opinion?
I'd say no on
DPW
the shed,
supervisor?
'cause I think the shed's got like, we've already had issues with people, or more kids than people, but we've had issues with the kids screwing around down at the park. And I think once they see this shed painted, to me that gives them more ammo to want to add paint to it. I just think shed wise, I don't know if that's such a good idea.
What about the parking spaces? What do you think of that?
Same thing, I mean, if you got a coal patch or something, you have a nice painted area, and then you have a big, black coal patch mark.
Right, I mean, that would just be like a risk, but it's, I don't know, I was just thinking more of like community involvement and involving the kids, because it seems like we have a park, and we have school, and we have a bike path, but we don't really have, and we have basketball courts, but we don't really have anything to involve, like, you know, the older kids in the community. And we don't really have anything for older kids to do downtown besides hang out in front of the ice cream store or go in and get their hair cut. It would just make them feel more, I think, more a part of the community if they had like some input on, you know, the art or.
Does it have to be the art or a different way, a form of art? Can't we do some art in the park? I mean, can't they create some things? I mean,
these are all like great things. I mean, I'm all for bringing art to the community. I've talked about like spaces, turning spaces into places. Like there's the green space just outside of Lippy's that, you know, we could build some outdoor couches and have some solar lighting hung, and after dinner you stop, you go have an ice cream cone, you can sit in like this nice little green spaced area, and it goes down into the park. It also goes out onto Erie Street there, or not Erie Street, Hegel Road. But there's so much opportunity to get, like, you know, get involvement and get, you know, my thing is the older kids. We have stuff for, you know, like us older people to do. We can go to any of the restaurants and we can go have a drink. But how many teenagers are like, hey, let's go to Trio? You know, I don't know many. I mean, I know my kids are like, can I have $20 to go get an ice cream? You know, they don't. You know, and just to make them feel like they're a part of something more than just at the school. Because sometimes, I know, I was artsy-fartsy when I was in high school, and I played sports in middle school and a year in high school, and then I fell more into the art side of it. And outside of being in an art show, that's it. You know, these sports teams, like the football team, basketball, volleyball, softball, track, they're getting all this recognition. But then there's like some of these artsier kids that, you know, they may not play sports, but they may be exceptional at painting or sculpting or creating, that this would be a good community outlet for them. It could also open up the possibility for them to do like their senior project, and to finish like a capstone project.
I like the green space again, we should dive into that.
Am I allowed to comment?
I will allow you to comment, because I like your accent.
Yeah, right. But I live somewhere, I can't remember where, but the banners that are on the light posts, they had the high school kids, they could paint there or sew or quilt or whatever, the different banners, and so as you drove through, you saw all the art. Where's the parking spot? You wouldn't. And it could be a contest, or it could be lots
I know
of
in
opportunities.
my hometown in Romeo, they do that for like each grade, like even like the first graders, like if they had the top art prize, theirs was on the banner, yeah, in downtown, it said their name and their grade.
Yeah, so.
Because when football season's done.
Right,
That would
right.
be neat.
It might be a little costly, but that could be something to think about. Because yeah, I'm with you, like, you're gonna drive on top of it, so yes, if you drive by, you might see it, but you're also not driving like this. I don't know if you're gonna really see
Just
them.
bought blank banners, and then kids could take them, design what they wanted. Wouldn't cost a thing.
I like it.
It's crappy.
Yeah, so.
good ideas.
Yeah, we'll circle back. I will, I'll try and get on, the calendar of the principal. I know a couple ladies in the office fairly well from my girls being there and needing aspirin every day and having to run up there and take it to them. So Miss Conlon and I are pretty tight, and Miss Warden and I are pretty tight. So that's it, sorry, that dragged on way more than 3 minutes, I violated my own rule, but. Next on the agenda is adjournment.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, we have a motion and support, all in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, adjourned.
Thanks, everybody.
6:50, under an hour.
Good meeting.